Game Taylor, what up? Thank you. We're making some hooks today. Death Metal Fan, what up? John West, hey. Kenneth Fast H, what up? Yeah, we're making hooks today. I'm not gonna chat too much. I got the camera turned around. Here, I got one right here. This is all we're going for today. Just finishing up my last few for a commission. So I got the tapers. I run 3 at a time. So I'm gonna put the little curl on it now. All right, I don't know what y'all can see here. I'm gonna try and spin around that way now. That's what we're doing right there. I got the hook. Boop, boop, boop. Got to drop at least one. There we go. Oh. And I got to spin it around. We'll put a twist in it too. There we go. Spin around. Don't drop it this time. Oh yeah, I made a new twist wrench today. I gotta try that out. My other twist wrench. Oh, this is oil on that one. There we go. Old rusty tools. Now to find a rag. Not prepared today. All right, so I got a new twist wrench. This is my old one right here. Old pipe or some kind of pipe wrench. I don't know. That had old junky wrench here. We're gonna give a whirl to see if we can make it work. All right. So I got the holes already punched the other day. But that's how we're doing. I'll let these cool off and I'm gonna drill holes later. And then now that I'm on my last few, I'll go ahead and pop a few more in here. They'll start getting hot. I think I like that. It's a little wonky because I put it in the wrong way. Well, not really the wrong way. Just different. All right, there we go, number two. All right, three. Keep rolling. Bring this camera back around here so it's back on the anvil if I can. There we go. All right, like I said, I'll try and keep up with the feed here a little bit. Oh, Raphael, looks like you're retracting stuff. That's okay. From somewhere, Yabucoa. Gregory Murphy, what up? Lambert's something, what up? All right, I'll keep going here. Got my next three pieces in. I'm gonna turn my heat down a little bit. Right back. I think it's 10 steps away, so got that radiated heat. And my whole heat is right up a big, long, radiated heat. And just rains heat on you. I'm already way too toasty. All right. See if I can wheel this around. Might just be easier. See this next step. All right. All right. Just peeking back through the feed here again. Bella Varga, what up? Black Unknown, we're making hooks today. Just trying to finish up an order. Dude, Isba Slays. Yeah, the stash is what it's all about, man. It's all about Tom Selleck. Roland Lindstrom, what up? Isba Slays, no gloves. Nope, no gloves. Oh yeah, I've got a few burns. John Galt, what is up, Brosif? Gabe, shout out to my boy Gabe at archery. Let's go. Gabe, I'm gonna do the Saturday. I went live, coming around here. So I went live. Wasn't really planning on it today, but I was like, why not? Maybe my boys will show up. But so Gabe, Saturday, I'm still gonna have a big throw out for you. John Gultz, what is up? Making hooks today. And just for you, if you're still on, let's get a little fixture action going. We've probably made something like this back in our day. Simple little deal. You'll see how it works. You already know how it works, I'm guessing. All right, so we already did the curl. We're gonna cool that curl off. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the hook in. That all lined up. Just walks around like so. And there we got our hook. I'm just gonna get that cleaned off here and turned around. So I'm gonna do our twist next. Can adjust my earpiece. Hopefully that doesn't screw anything up. Whoa, 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 wait, yo. All right. So I'm using this jig because I have 20 some of these hooks I gotta make for someone. And I want them all to be pretty uniform. I still gotta, when I'm drawing out all the papers and everything, that's all gotta be uniform as well. So I have it all measured out. But yeah, so the guys in the feed, sorry, I got that turned around, so I can't keep an eye on what people are saying. One of these days, I got to get all fancy with like a big TV or something, so I can just kind of watch the feed rolling and comment as I go. Or if there's somebody smart out there, maybe they can. There's probably a way I could have the comments like sent right to my earbuds. I'm sure that's a possibility too, but I know smart that way. All right, so now we're gonna pop this jig out because we're gonna put some twists in. Right. All right. So we go ahead and load that back into the vise. Get our fancy twist wrench here. Do a full 360. Make sure it's all straight and pretty. And it looks like I got to make another little adjustment. Some of these, when I twist them, or not twist, when I put it in my little jig, they end up a little funny. That looks pretty good though. All right, so I'm just gonna go, actually I'll show you that one. So there we go, that's all we're doing. Let me get that cleaned up off camera here. All right. And then I'm also gonna throw in my very last three, a couple days and a lot of hook making. Of course, after these, I think I gotta make 20 of these hooks. And then the gentleman also wants these double hooks made that'll be out of a different type of steel. I've already made a couple practice ones. Really like them. So I think I'm actually going to make more. That's probably what I'll be doing Saturday. If anyone feels like sitting around watching morning cartoons, eating cereal, and you want to turn on the Forge channel here, we're going to make some double hooks out of quarter by three-quarter material hot roll flats. And it'll be a double hook. So we're going to make this little hook on the bottom, but then the top is going to cant off at 45 degrees with another little curl. So it'll be kind of cool. I was thinking it was going to be quite a bit of work, but it's really not too bad. It went a little faster than I thought too. So maybe I got to make three of those, but I might maybe crack out a half dozen of them or so. You know what I need? They got those cameras that swivel. If anybody knows what those are called, I got a camera stand, or maybe it is the camera stand. And you put like is you see my face, or is it like a lapel you wear? And it just kind of follows you around. If anybody knows what that is, well, let me know. I gotta buy one. All right, a little twisty twist action here. Yep, I don't know, looks straight. I'll just pull this right back over here. Get this one cleaned up. And we'll check that feed again here in a second. Answer some more questions like, what's my favorite fantasy book? What's my favorite place to vacation? Stuff like that. All right, let me, can I just turn the mic around? Can I do that while I'm doing this? Oh, sweet, I can. All right, so I got three more pieces in, so I'm just gonna catch up with the feed here. Uh, Century Cruise, what is up? Love your icon. Yeah, keep up the good work. Hey, buddy, you too. It's by Super Chat. Super Chat. It's by Super Chat. All right, we'll have to chat later. I know nothing about that. Ryan Reynolds is on. Oh man, nice channel. Appreciate it, buddy. Gusta something something says hi. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna flip it back around and start punching out my last three pieces here. You got the anvil in there? Yes. Okay. Get my correct hammer. See how my steel looks. Just about there. Time for a drink. Too much ice. Like, ready to choke on it. All right. So last three I'm making today. So we're just drawing a taper for now. Got the length I'm rolling with here, just a pinch longer. Probably, yep. Yeah, so I normally use Harbor Freight hammers. I got my first pro hammer here, Andrew Larson. Check him out. And I noticed when I started first set of hooks I was making, because the steel obviously is different, quality versus whatever they decide to throw in that steel in China, you know, they serve a purpose though. But I'm able to crack out my 1.5-inch taper here in one heat and get it, you know, dressed up pretty good. And if I went really hard with, you know, one of my other cheap hammers, I can do it. But this doesn't really feel like I'm even working at all. Working at all. I usually have to do 2 heats to get them all drawn, or 2 or 3 heats, and now I draw it out, I clean it up, and yeah, it goes pretty quick. Pays to have a good hammer, that's for sure. All right, these girls cleaned up, ready for the races. Just knocking all the corners down, and I'm just gonna round off the end here. Make sure we're all straight. There we go. Ready for the little curl. All right, we'll put a little curl on with a cute little hammer. All right, I'll pop this off and we'll see what's rolling on the feed here. Got all distracted, like, just a little wonky. There we go. It's the littlest of tweaks. All right. All right, pop those in, let them warm up here. All right, what do we got here? Anybody else? Gustavo, what up? Patricia, making some hooks. Fit Father, what are you making? We're making hooks. Not a gunsmith. Sorry, no gunsmithing. Oh yeah, I'll bring the camera back over here. We're gonna go back over to the vise here. Get it nice and close, maybe. All right. So I gotta get my jig here. There we go. Cute little hook. Just gonna clean that up real quick and put it in the other way. And like so. Number two. And we're just cooling off that little curl so I can bend it without breaking it. Like so. That one really got wonky. I better fix that one. All right. Final step. We'll go ahead and take that off. Just need the bare vise, and we're gonna. It's not hot. Gets a little toasty from time to time. And these are. Gotta tighten those too. For another day. Sorry for that sound. All right, so try and get these in the same way every time, same height and everything. My wife is watching. Same height. It is height. So I'll just try and get that straight. I got another little wrench here. I just want to make sure that all looks beautissimo. Sweet. Could probably actually just, maybe I'll grab my brush and clean it up here so I'm not running off camera the entire time. Yep. Yeah, I still got to get down here. So there's our final hook right there. I'll drill the holes. I already have the holes punched. I'll drill them later. I make so many hand punching them. I'll do that when I go to a show because it's fun. It is really fun to see. All my tongs I punch no matter what. But when I have so many of these to make, I don't bother hand punching them. I just let them cool down and then drill them. All right. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, and as long as you twist everything good too, um, it all stays in line because typically you got to lay it flat. You want to make sure that, when they screw this into a wall, it's not sticking out funny or anything like that. So, got to pay attention to some of that. All right, last one for the day. I'll show you what I'm going to work on Saturday. So we'll pop you off here. Cells think. All right, that in. Yeah, I like my new twist wrench here. It takes a little bit of getting used to because it's really pay attention to the geometry of it. It's kind of a little wonky, but I mean, it's real precise and it holds on. My other ones, this works great. First one I made works, but the tool's so old. It just doesn't hold tight. Drop my brush. Let me grab my brush. All right. Clean this one up. I'll look at the feed here and we'll show you what we got rolling for the weekend. But as long as all these look good, that means I'm done with these hooks, aside from popping some holes in, but that all goes pretty quick. Pop it in the vise, drill the hole. They just want them cleaned up, so I'm just going to clean them up. All right, so let's see here. Grab this out. Pop this around. All right, what do we got on the feed here? Hey, Kenny, how's it going? I'm talking today, but I'm finishing up, so I don't know how long you've been watching. Okay, so show you all I got here. Let's see. I'll turn the camera back around so I can grab the last few. Made 9 hooks in, started after a quarter after 3, so 9 hooks in 45 minutes. So yeah, I guess I could probably pump out. So that's the pile I did today. That's the rest of the pile for the customer. And then what we're going to be rolling on Saturday at 7. These aren't finished yet. This is what we're going to work on Saturday. These are just practice ones. It's 1/4x3. And then if I can find my marker, here we go. Ooh, those are hot. All right, so we can see this. So what we're going to do, looking at this one here, they want the curl. It's going to come up here, come over, and a curl like that. So that's what these will look like. Like so, they want 3 of those. I think I'm going to cut myself, I don't know, maybe like 6, 9, 12 pieces. I do 3 at a time. And so I want to make a stack of those. I think those would be kind of cool. I think those could be some good sellers too. Yeah, dude, you should, Mr. Car Fetish friend, you should definitely start blacksmithing, especially if you're in the car, have a car fetish. Here, let's get this. Oh, I bet you when I have the camera on this way, it shows the field over the stripes wrong. So that's That's all we got going today. Just a handful of hooks. Saturday, you can catch me. We're gonna make the double hooks, and I think I'm gonna work on some knives as well. Got a handful. I'm just practicing right now, and so the ones I'm making, I'm just giving away because they're fun. Giving to the kids, you know. So we're working on these little railroad spikes. None of them have. Usually, I put a skull in. No, I don't have any with a skull in the background. I got these like kind of mini cleaver kind of deals I'm working on for. They'll be cheese cleavers. It'd be kind of cool. Um, but they're all. I have mini railroad spikes. They got some thicker ones, but these are gonna be like big, like charcuterie board cheese spreaders. They'll be stinking sweet, you know. Because like the railroad spike knives are just novelty. They're not going to hold an edge very long, but like if you're cutting cheese and stuff, who cares? It'll be fun. So yeah, we'll see you all Saturday at 7. I'll make a post, and yeah, we'll get rolling. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you after a while. All right, we'll shut it off like that.